It is no secret that reading for self-improvement is one of the best things that you can do to ensure that you achieve success later on in life. Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, Mark Zuckerberg, and many other highly successful people admit that they read over hundreds of pages of books per day, and that this is one of the main factors that is responsible for their success. However, they do not just read any book. They are very selective in choosing the books that they read. Although reading anything in general is a good exercise for your brain, there are some books out there that are so abundant with knowledge and wisdom that they have the power to change your life forever. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys the top 5 books that have had the biggest impact in my life and have the potential to have the same impact in your life if you are willing to apply them. Before we hop into the list, I just want to say it does not matter who you are, what you believe in, or what you want to achieve in life. All of these books have the power to change any single one of your guys' lives if you're willing to be open and apply this knowledge. So that being said, let's get into the list. Number 5 on the list is The Alchemist by Paul Coelho. Coelho. I think I'm pronouncing it right. This is one of the first books that I read about personal development and self-betterment back in my freshman year of high school. The Alchemist is a short fiction story that follows the journey of a young boy named Santiago who is in search for treasure. What starts out as a search for physical goods quickly turns into a search for a treasure that is within him. Throughout this story, Santiago learns the power of his dreams and the importance of always following his heart. I highly recommend this book for anyone who wants to start reading but doesn't want to jump into anything too complicated or too boring right away and just wants to enjoy a good story. So yes, number 5, The Alchemist. And on to number 4. Also, if at the end of the video you guys want to pick up any of these books for yourself, I added all of the Amazon links for each book in the description below, so you guys can head over there and get the cheapest option on Amazon and start reading these books for yourself. Number 4 on the list is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I wouldn't be surprised if any of you guys have heard of this book before, being that it is fairly popular with over 65 million copies sold. But in this book, Robert goes over the differences in mindset between the rich, middle, and poor class in America. This book is literally a step-by-step guide on how to become financially free and never have to work again in your life. This book focuses on building your financial literacy through core principles that have been proven to work throughout history. If you are at all serious about building financial wealth for yourself and being successful in the future, this book is a must read. Now on to number 3. Number 3 on the list is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. Now this is one of my all-time favorite books, not only because of the mass amount of value and wisdom that is in it, but also because it is a very fascinating and intriguing story. This story follows the journey of a successful lawyer who leaves his stressful job behind in America and moves to India in search for a deeper meaning and purpose in his life. Once in India, the lawyer comes upon a group of monks who are living secluded away from society up in the Himalayan mountains. He lives with these monks for a period of 3 months, and within that time, he learns so much from them. Once he returns, most of the book is based on a conversation that he has with one of his close friends about what he learned on his journey. This book is the most practical guide in attaining a life of inner purpose, joy, wealth, and many other gifts. This book provides you with many different simple exercises that can be performed every day in less than 15 minutes. And when performed consistently over a period of time, you will notice drastic changes in the quality of your life. Alright, that's it for number 3. Moving on to number 2. I just wanted to say real quick that I don't want to go into too much detail about the books. I'm just kind of trying to keep it brief, because it's more so of just a recommendation. I don't want to spoil too much or give away too much what it's about. So on to number 2. Book number 2 on the list is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This book is literally the perfect guide on how to be a more likable person. Whether you struggle with communicating with other people, keeping good conversations, starting conversations, or just having a positive impact on anyone in general, this book is your go-to place. Dale Carnegie ended his sales career as the national leader for his firm before moving on to becoming one of the most impactful public speakers of his time, who even taught Warren Buffett. This book provides you with specific things that you can do to improve the quality of your interactions with other people. One of the best things that you can do to improve your chances of success in any department is to improve your communication skills. Whether you realize it or not, people care less about who you are and what you've achieved in life, and care more so about what type of person you are and the impact that you have on them. This is one of the only books on the list that provides you with things that you can apply right now that can have an instant impact on the quality of your life. So that being said, if you guys care to increase the quality of the interactions that you have with everyone in your life, this book is a great place to start. On to number 1. Number 1 on the list is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I doubt that there is any highly successful person out there who has not read this book. This book goes over the timeless principles and laws of this universe that have been used by thousands of people throughout history to achieve what they want in life. Napoleon Hill was challenged by Andrew Carnegie to spend the next 20 years of his life studying the most successful people on the planet and figuring out what it is that separates these people from the rest of everyone else. I think it's so amazing how all of this knowledge that was gained over hundreds of years of life experience and failures and struggles is packed down into this little thing that we can absorb in less than a few weeks. The potential power that this knowledge has to impact your life is more than you could ever imagine. There's a reason this book has sold over 100 million copies worldwide and has been the #1 personal wealth and lasting success book of the century. Whoever you are, if you want to achieve success in whatever it is in life, this book should be your first purchase. All right, everybody, that is it for the top 5 books. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you guys should leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. Like I said before, if you guys found any of these books interesting and want to check them out for yourselves, I left the links for all of them in the description below. And I just wanted to say real quick that I know most of you watching this probably aren't that big into reading. And trust me, I was the same way once myself, and it's definitely a habit that is not easy to just jump right into and enjoy it and have fun. My best advice is, if you really want to get into the habit of reading, start with something that you are truly interested in. Start with a short book that's easy to read and about something that you truly want to learn more about and are passionate about. So this way it will make it a lot easier for you to get through the book and actually enjoy the process of reading. And once you get into the habit more of just reading books that you like in general, you can slowly start to incorporate books that are a little more complex or are about topics that you want to learn more about. All right, that's it for the video. I just want to say again, thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. And you should definitely subscribe, because next week I'm going to be talking about how we can set up our phones and our social media apps to no longer hurt us and hold us back from achieving our goals, but instead help us and propel us to succeeding in whatever it is we want to succeed in. So thank you so much again, and I will catch you in the next video.